And we start tonight with a live look in the Sierra and breaking news just in from Caltrans. Eastbound I-80 now closed at Colfax and westbound I-80 closed at the Nevada state line. Due to down power lines, there's no estimated time of reopening.
And we do have some new video tonight as well. Flooding in Sacramento has shut down Del Paso Road in both directions from Northgate Boulevard to Cary Boulevard. Firefighters say at least one person had to be rescued from their car. We have live team coverage tonight.
ABC 10's chief meteorologist Monica Woods tracking when this storm is leaving and the next one arrives.
But first, ABC 10's Van 2 is live along I-80 tonight in that closure with more on the conditions there, Van.
Yes, Chris. Now the snow has been intensifying over the past couple of hours now to the point where I-80 is closed between Colfax and the state line. You can see the snow falling in this light right now, coming down hard and fast. Now this snow, as I said, has been intensifying. We're here at the Nyack station where people have been seeking refuge here. And in fact, some people have decided to also stay put because it has become so dangerous. This snowstorm so far impacting locals and new snow drivers alike. Windy, slippery, blustery, but above all, dangerous. Snowfall pummeling the Sierra. Spinouts and car wrecks lined I-80 throughout the course of the night, like this one at 6 p.m. earlier. It is snowing sideways and we are seeing thick snow coverage on the roadways, and Caltrans is saying that travel really is not advised, and you can see exactly why right here. A truck overturned, landing upside down in the snowy embankment at the ramp from I-80 to State Route 20. The man behind the wheel walking away without a scratch. The local tells ABC 10 some massage beds he was moving to storage cushioned the impact. He says he had fishtailed and couldn't correct, admittedly going a little fast, 35 miles per hour, he said. The California Highway Patrol reminding people risking the drive that the speed limit is 30 miles an hour when chains are required. This is the type of storm where you have to be prepared for worst-case scenarios. Paul Camigan says he's learning this lesson the hard way.
Yes, but I didn't know it's going to be like this bad.
On a work trip to Reno, he said he expected there would be chain installers to help, but not a single one could be found near the Nyack chain control checkpoint, forced to YouTube for some last-minute learning.
It's easy, but it's just too cold. That's why my hands are numb.
He was among dozens of chain novices at the Nyack Shell Station helping out each other. Transportation officials say it's not guaranteed a licensed installer will be available. Rest areas are also closed, so motorists need to fuel up, stock up on food and water and supplies like chains.
But next time I'll say, oh, don't send me when there's a storm coming.
So a lot of lessons learned tonight, obviously. Again, I-80 closed between Colfax and the state line due to those down power lines. Caltrans telling me that those are PG&E power lines, and crews are making their way now. There's no estimation on when they will reopen, and obviously they believe the wind and this heavy snow is the cause for those power lines to come crashing down over the freeway.
Oh, Van, it really is not stopping anytime soon. Be safe up there, and of course, do not travel if you don't need to. Van, live in the Sierra for us tonight. Thank you.
We'll take a look. Firefighters have been busy tonight, and we have a sad update near Mather Regional Park. A person died after a car crashed into a tree at Douglas Road and Sunrise Boulevard. Rancho Cordova police are now investigating.
And take a look at this. The winds from this storm were no match for this home in North Sacramento. The two-story house on Harris Avenue collapsed. The owner tells us the house has been undergoing renovations for years. And as we get over to Monica Woods, the wind, rain, and snow are not over yet.
Right, and the biggest impacts partially being felt in the Sierra. What we're left with is this flood advisory in effect until 6:30 tomorrow morning, with more possible flooding on the roadways and even some streams getting a little bit high. We haven't seen anything reach that flood stage, but we're monitoring. And that all comes as we get those record rainfall amounts still totaling up. But so far, nearly 2.5 inches of rain for Sacramento Executive, nearly 2 inches for downtown Sacramento, and nearly an inch for Stockton. Again, a record-setting day for rainfall, and it's still coming in. That's why I said as of right now. As far as some of the bigger areas that we're seeing the rain coming in, right around Yuba City, Auburn, Placerville, Grass Valley, starting to see that snow line come down. The cold air is working in. It's a mix for Forest Hill right now. It's been snowing for Pollock Pines kind of on and off here with a real slushy mix at that elevation. And again, that snow line continuing to kind of move its way down the hill down to about 2,000 feet by tomorrow morning as this cold air works its way in. So the tail end of this still affecting us tonight through the morning commute. Temperatures at this hour only in the 40s in the valley, down to 37 for Auburn, 32 the freezing mark for Nevada City, Truckee, and South Lake Tahoe, all with snow. As far as the winds, they're actually starting to back off, and we no longer have that wind advisory in effect, but the winter storm warning, that's in place through tomorrow. More tracking on this coming up.
And new at 11, the list of school closings growing tonight. Just hours ago, the Amador County Unified School District announced all schools in Amador County will be closed tomorrow because of the weather, power outages, and damage reported throughout the county.
And if you are in Grass Valley, the school district there says if there is weather-related reason to cancel school, people will be notified by email and an all-call by 6:30 in the morning. We are continuing to update all this information on ABC 10 Storm Blog and on our website, abc10.com. Well, today, a school in the Elk Grove area had to close early due to a power outage.
Yeah, Smud says at one point today, more than 11,000 customers in Elk Grove had no power. Now, we spoke to parents outside the elementary school just south of Elk Grove and Harold. They came to pick up their kids early because of the storm and power outages.
They had no water, no power, no heat, so we had to pick them up early from school.
Were you working or?
Yeah, I was working in Elk Grove.
Having to come in the middle of the day?
Oh, it's scary driving on the freeway right now. It's bad.
Now, let's take a look at the Smud Outage Map tonight. Things are looking a lot better than they did earlier today, but you can still see hundreds of people without power in Sacramento County. You can check the outages on the Smud's website.
Sacramento City Hall now open tonight for the homeless community. We found people sitting outside trying to find shelter today. The city plans to offer snacks, a restroom, and most of all, a warm place to sleep.